Hey, it's John with Fathercraft. Today we are reviewing the Hatch Rest Plus. So let's jump into this review by looking at the design and build quality. As you can tell, it's fairly handsome. It's sleek and modern looking, and it's sure to meet your child's high quality decor standards. So the Hatch Rest Plus is extremely lightweight, but despite that, it still feels pretty solid and sturdily built. Now the lightweightedness of this is due to the fact that it's made out of hard plastic, down to the rubber ring at the bottom, the non-slip rubber ring, except for the metal ring at the top, and we'll get into what that is in a little bit. My shirt sleeves, showing off my guns a little too much. The design lends itself to being very portable as its size is not that much bigger than a soda bottle, so you can easily fit this into your travel bag or your diaper bag, or maybe even into a dad bag that will maybe be making its way to you guys soon. So there are also controls on the base of the Rest Plus that control the volume of the white noise and the light intensity of the light machine. Nightlight. The Hatch Rest Plus also has a battery backup, so if you need to move it about wherever you need to take it, you can do so without the use of the power adapter. Now, I was able to actually get about 19 hours of use from this thing with it being unplugged, so that's pretty impressive. All right, so one of the Rest Plus prime directives is to act as a sound machine. Now, I'm not saying you're gonna wow your friends by blasting Biggie from this speaker, but it certainly packs a solid sound punch. You have the option to choose from 11 different sounds, including 3 lullaby tunes, which is controlled via the app. The other major function of this device is to act as a super powered nightlight. And I do mean super powered. This thing puts out a lot of light. So there are 10 preset color options that you can choose, or you can let your imagination run wild by using the color wheel in the app to choose the color of your liking. So the Hatch Rest Plus goes above and beyond ordinary sound and nightlight devices, as it allows you to not only hear audio from your child's room, but gives you the ability to talk to your child as well using the app. So most audio monitors that I know of don't even allow you to talk to your child, only just listen through the audio. So this is a super nice to have feature. Okay, speaking of the app, let's talk a little bit more about it. So obviously the light and sound can be adjusted from the app, and it's where you find the two-way audio feature, but you can also find a timer function and a program feature as well. The timer is pretty self-explanatory. Just set your sound and light options and then choose a duration. The programs feature acts as basically a light and sound alarm clock. You can choose to use the out-of-the-box time to wake, nap time, and bedtime programs. Or if you'd like, you can choose to edit the default programs to change the sound and light and the time that it will go off. You can even add programs if you need to, if these 3 aren't enough for you. Within the programs feature, you can also toggle a Toddler Lock feature that disables the control ring on the outside to keep your sneaky toddler from turning this thing on and off during the program. So let's talk a little bit about how this touch ring works. It's very sensitive. So the silver ring on top is touch sensitive, so just simply press it once to turn on the Rest Plus. Doing so will activate one of your preset favorites within the app. If you press it again, it'll cycle to your next set favorite. To turn it off, simply long press the silver ring and off it goes. Now, I haven't found a way to activate the Toddler Lock outside of a program, but I'm not sure it's entirely necessary. It's fun to play with if your kid wants to touch it, and I'm sure it'll provide hours worth of entertainment for you to go and take a nap somewhere. The Hatch Rest Plus can also be integrated with Alexa. So for instance, you could say, Alexa, tell Hatch Baby to turn Rest Plus on.
Lamp on.
Thanks. Hey Alexa, tell Hatch Baby to turn Rest Plus lamp green.
Please try a different color.
Aquamarine.
Color set to aquamarine.
Ooh. Alexa, tell Hatch Baby to turn sound machine on.
Lamp on.
Oh, Alexa, tell Hatch Baby to turn sound on.
Lamp on.
Alexa, tell Hatch Baby to turn Rest Plus sound machine on.
Lamp on.
Or you could just do it that way. So as you can see, those commands can be a bit of a mouthful. It may be easier just to use the app. So let's talk about who would need to use this. If you have a newborn, the sound machine function along with the background audio, two-way audio feature would definitely be nice to have. But a lot of pediatric experts say that a baby's sleeping area should be pitch black, so having a nightlight in those settings is not really all that necessary or critical at this stage. But that being said, if you need to go in and fumble around your baby's room to do a nighttime change or to commence a feeding or just to stalk your baby at night, you can tell Alexa, tell Hatch Baby to turn light brightness to It's stressful. When it comes to toddlers, this can come in quite handy when trying to get them to stick to a morning routine or morning schedule and keep to a certain awake time by setting one of the programs. This would be great for older kids as well, especially as they get more wimpy about the dark and require a nightlight. So what do I find most impressive regarding the Hatch Rest Plus? First, the light and sound output and the range of controls is really impressive. I rarely had to set the brightness above 6 or 7%. It's that bright, and at night when everything is dark, anything above that is super bright. I also really dig the customization available within the Hatch Rest Plus. There's a near an infinite number of combinations you can set with the light and audio options, and being able to set favorites and the fact that the Rest Plus also has a two-way audio feature makes this an extremely versatile sleep tool. Also, the battery life is super impressive. So say you're heading to the grandparents' house to dump your kids off so you and your significant other can get away for a few hours to try and recapture that magical time before kids when you were never tired and could do what you wanted to do. And anyway, just bring this. Leave the power cord at home, leave all the other devices at home. All you really need is the two-way audio feature, the nightlight, the sound machine, and you're good to go. There aren't many things that I wish were different with the Hatch Rest Plus, because what this aims to be, sound machine, nightlight, and audio monitor, it does it really well. One thing I would call out is that the range of loudness within the different audio options. So let me explain. So say you turn it on, and you got like this forest noise set at 50%. Decently loud, but now I want to try out the TV. Whoa, a little bit different than that. So just one thing to be aware of when you're choosing your programs and setting your favorites. One other thing that would be nice to do is to be able to control the programs that you've set within the app using Alexa. No, you're fine. So if I wanted to turn on the program or turn it off and I didn't have my phone, it'd be nice to say, hey Alexa, turn the program off.
I'm not sure.
I know. So that's about it. I really enjoyed using this thing, and I think it's a great tool to add to your sleep tools kit. Now, speaking of sleep tools, why don't you head on over to fathercraft.com, URL here, and check out a pretty rad sleep tool that we are offering called Baby Sleep School. That's right, it's a 10-video course where we talk to a pediatric sleep expert who will help guide you through everything you need to know about giving your child or your baby the best night's sleep possible. Short of that, go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. We would really appreciate it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, tell us why in the comments below. Okay, thanks people. I'll see you in the next video. Alexa, tell Hatch Baby to turn lamp bisque.
What color would you like?
Bisque.
I didn't quite understand that.
Bisque.
Please try again.
Bisque. Okay, fine. Alexa, tell Hatch Baby to turn lamp blanched almond.
What color would you like?
Blanched almond.
Please try a different color.
Honeydew.
Sleep timer started for Calvin.